Hello, welcome to BGP Master Class. Today lab is BGP Weight. BGP Weight is the attribute, BGP attribute. So BGP Weight we can influence the um, route in BGP. Okay. So what happened? We have some network. We in R1 and R2 has S12 and R3 has S3. Okay. This is the R1. The R1 is S12 and R2 S12. Okay, R3 has S13. Okay, so in R1 we configure some loopback and R2 also configure some loopback, and we check the output in for an R3. Okay, after that we change the path. Okay, so what happened? Here network is 1 3 network. Here are 2 3 network, this network, and this network is 1 2 network. Okay, accordingly we configure the interface IP addresses, and we created loopback here 1.1.1.1. In R2 we created loopback 2.2.2.2. Okay, /24. Now we check the output in R3. So in this lab we configure I configure only IP addresses, only IP address. If you see here, one so here show IP interface brief, so IP interface brief, only IP address configure. Okay, only IP address configure, not no routing protocol configure. So run session BGP. Okay, no routing protocols are configured, all the 3 routers, only configure the interface IP addresses. So already I have all the configuration in notepad. I will be show the everything. So this lab is BGP Weight, BGP Weight. This is the configuration of R1 configuration. R1 configuration, we create one loopback because we check the output from R3. So after that we configure the BGP. R2 is IBGP neighbor and R3 is EBGP neighbor, and loopback own loopback advertise in BGP network command. Okay, like that R2 also configure the same thing here. Create one loopback. After that in BGP, R1 is IBGP neighbor and R3 is EBGP neighbor, and advertise own loopback in network command. Okay. After that in R3 this is the configuration. R3 configuration, we saying R1 is EBGP neighbor and R2 is EBGP neighbor. Later on we see these things. After that we will check these things. So we'll copy and paste all the configuration in terminal. So here coming and this is the R1 configuration. So R1 configuration will be copy and paste here, R1 configuration, and this is the R2 configuration. Okay, R2 configuration, and R3 configuration, only we can only this configuration will paste. Okay, just to R1 and R2 is the EBGP neighbor. Okay, after that we clear the BGP session. Okay, clear IP. So we get the correct update. So it will take little time to update. Now if you see the output of every router. So IP BGP summary. Okay, so all the both are neighbors are off. Okay, and here also we check. Okay, here also both neighbors are off. R3 also both neighbors are off. Okay, and so IP BGP in R3. So BGP, it maybe take a little bit time to advertise this one. I will show what in the during the time what configuration. This is the R1 configuration we have done. We create one loopback and make a in R2 and R3 BGP neighbor and advertise on loopback. In R2 also same configuration, and R3 also only we made R1 and R2 is BGP neighbor. Okay, so you see the output in BGP table. it take little time or it updating. So this I will be show the what configuration here also in that time. So run session BGP. This is the configuration. Okay. In R2 also. This is the configuration, and R3 also. This is the configuration. Again show IP BGP. Okay, so now is seeing the both path. See here saying R for one network. If you see here, okay, you see here for one network, this is the best and valid path via one, and two network saying via two is the best and valid path. I will clear BGP session again. Clear BGP session again. If you see here, this is the via two showing the this is the best path. Okay, via two is best path. For one network, it's showing the via one is the valid and best path. Okay, so after clearing the BGP session, we see the output again. If you see here, now again we clear the BGP session. Now will be changed via R1. Via R1 is for this network, R1 is the best path. For this network also R1 is best path, right? See here, via both network via R1 only best path. Okay, for one network for the via R1 is best path. For two network also via R1 is best path. So in this lab we change the in this lab what will we do? Here I am telling for one network this is the best path, should be best path, and for two network this is the valid and best path it should be. Okay, because currently for two network will traffic going via this way. Okay, so we will be change the traffic where it should be go via directly via two. Okay, by using in weight. Okay, so if you see now again I will be show the output in R3. Okay, this is the R3. Now this is the for two network is showing the output of via R1 is the best path. Okay, so after we configure here weight attribute. See this is the configuration of weight attribute. So what this the configuration saying, we configure one access list. Okay, configure the one access list for two network. Okay, for this two network. For this two network, we configure one access list. /24. After that, we configure one route map. In route map saying route map name permit 10 and match IP address 1. Match IP 1 means access list 1. Okay, match IP address 1 and weight is 100. If you see here, for this two network weight is showing 0. Okay, so higher weight will be before the best path. Now it currently showing 0. So I will be when it weight will be 100 come, so it will be via we will be apply for the through the this neighbor. Okay, so if it's now currently showing here 0, when it will weight will be 100, so it will be change the next best path via R2. Okay, so the weight is 100, then exit. Then we configure the one route map, empty route map. After that we in BGP we apply in direction that route map. If you see here, in BGP we apply that route in neighbor IP route map name. Okay, this is the route map name and route map name in direction, because outbound traffic apply in inbound direction. Okay, So again I will explain. We configure one access list config for 222 network /24, and we configure one route map. Route map name is wait for 222, and route and permit 10, and match the access list one. After that we give the weight is 100, and then we configure the one empty statement, route map empty statement. After that we apply in BGP in outbound direct traffic in inbound direction. Okay, inbound direction. So we'll copy and paste this one in R3. Copy and paste in R3. If you see in R3, currently showing the best path via R2. Okay, via R1. Okay, for 22 network showing via R1. After this configuration, this weight will be changed via R2 is 100, and showing the via R2 is best path. Okay, I paste here and I clear. Once I clear the BGP session, I clear the BGP session. Now we'll be see the output for a 2 network. What is the output? Okay, so IP BGP. If you see here for 2 network is now showing the 2 is the best path and weight come to 100, right? Weight come to 100 for 2 network. Via R2 is the best path. For 1 network R1 is best path. For 2 network 2 is the best path. Okay, so and it here changing weight for 2 network weight is 100. Okay, higher weight, so that it will be prefer the best path. Okay, so this is the lab, and please subscribe our channel BGP Masterclass to watch more videos. Thank you for watching.